Good evening, everybody. We did it. We made it to Friday. Hope you are doing well, and welcome to After Further Review. I'm your host, Steve Tower, and on this Friday night, we are going to be bringing on-deck baseball back onto the table, and there's going to be some new, old, familiar names on our tabletop. So last Friday, we opened up our first promo pack that are now available on the On Deck site. For every $25 product that you buy, you get a 5-card promo pack of legendary players, randomly selected legendary players. We opened up our pack, and then I opened it up to the viewers to see which two you wanted to see. And we are going to have Cy Young and Ted Williams. Teddy Ballgame himself will be out on the field tonight. So I decided to pick two of my favorite teams in on-deck baseball, the Makos and the Phantoms. So Cy Young's going to be taking the mound for the Makos, and Ted Williams will be patrolling left field for the home Phantom squad. So it should be a lot of fun, and who knows, maybe we'll see a couple of the other legends make a pinch hit appearance. We'll see what happens. But first, I want to say thank you to everybody who is tuning in, to the AFR members who were in the room, Dale Buckingham, Bob in the chat room, and then a big thank you to Brian Leibel, who just gave out a super chat. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate that. Appreciate all your support. And also, we have the man himself, Ian, is in the chat room. The designer of On Deck Baseball. So he'll be in and out of the chat room. If you guys have any questions for him, please feel free to leave them in the chat. And if I don't get to them, hopefully Ian can answer them. But for now, let's head on down to the field and play some baseball. All right, so here we go. We are all set to go with the Fort Meyers Makos traveling all the way up to Bangor, Maine to take on the Phantoms. And so the Phantoms have their best pitcher going, Preston Brooks, and he'll be facing none other than Cy Young, who will be taking the mound, a big upgrade for them, for their number one pitcher. So let's see what happens. Never know until you start rolling the dice. I actually played out a couple innings of of this. Just to see what would happen, and Cy Young had a bit of a hard time, and I did have to remind myself that Cy Young is also the career leader in losses. So you never know what'll happen until we roll the dice. But for now, let's play some ball. And here we go. All right, so Preston Brooks towing the mound, the #1 starter for the Phantoms. Pretty good. He's much better against right-handers than he is against left-handers. But a pretty solid starter. He'll have a stand of 5, so we won't need to check his endurance until we get into the 6th inning. And the lineup for the Makos, Ryan Jackson, the speedy second baseman, will be leading things off, and then they'll have their left fielder Braddock, and then the all-everything Sanderson in center field will be #3, and we'll get to the other guys as we see them. Here we go. It's time to play ball. Preston gets the sign, and here is the pitch. We are underway here at 9:06 on a lovely Friday night. All right, so here we go. The confrontation roll. Let's see. It's going to be 2 -5, so 3 away from the roll. So Brooks in control. And a 1-2. That is going to be a strikeout. And that's how this game gets underway. 1 down. Nobody on for Ish Braddock. Batting from the left-hand side. So we're going to subtract 1 from the roll. That's going to go to Preston again. Oh, but it's a 9-8. Oh, that is going to be a single right back up the middle. And the Makos have their first runner on. Now let's see. Ish does have a pretty good jump rating. And Preston, let's see, he has a -2. Let's see if he is going to try to steal. We're going to subtract 2 from it. No, he will not get the jump, so he's going to be on second. But here comes Anthony Sanderson, probably the best all-around player in the game right now. Batting in center field or playing in center field, batting third for the Makos. Let's see what happens. It's going to be a straight up roll. Preston gets the the advantage, and a 5-1. Uh-oh, this is going to be a grounder. It could be a triple or a double play. He is going to ground to the shortstop. That is McClure. He has a fielding of 4. So let's see on Ish. He needs to get a 7 or 8 to be safe. And oh my gosh, they don't get the play at second. And now, let's see, the Walker trying to throw on to first. He has a 4. Uh-oh, they might not get either of these. Oh no, so it must be the throw. Pulls Walker off the bag, and what could have been an inning-ending double play is disaster, as Sanderson is going to reach on the fielder's choice, and we've got runners at first and second with 1 down. Oh no, cannot give this team extra outs like that. All right, now here comes Damian Shipley, the slugging first baseman. And let's see if they can take advantage of that poor fielding. He is batting from the left-hand side. They're going to add 1, so he is going to be in control. Uh-oh, but 2-4. That is going to be a fly out to right field for a big second out. All right, so we still got runners at first and second. Here comes Simon Barkley, the third baseman for the Makos. All right, and let's see. Oh, he is going to be in control, but a 1-1 is going to be a strikeout. I'm sorry. Barkley is the DH for the Makos, but he is going to strike out to end it. Wow, so those 2 runners are stranded. And the Phantoms dodge a bullet. Woo! After the... what could have been an inning-ending double play turned into both runners being safe, but the Makos cannot cash in. So it's the Makos nothing and the Phantoms coming up to bat. All right, so there we go. There he is, Cy Young on the mound, taking his warm-up tosses, wearing his old wool cap and his sweater. And he is pretty good against both righties and lefties. -5 to righties, -4 on lefties, and he gets a lot of ground outs. Not quite as many strikeouts, but as you can see, we need to get all the way down to row 6 and column 6 before he gives up any on bases on his own card. So Phantoms will have their work cut out for him. Billy Rollins, the speedy center fielder, he is going to lead things off in this scoreless game. Batting from the left-hand side, let's see, -4 and 4, so it's straight up, so it's going to go to the pitcher. So Cy Young is going to get Rollins. He will ground out to the first baseman, who will take it to the bag himself. And there is one down. Base is empty for Millard McClure, the shortstop for the Phantoms. And this is going to be Cy Young in control of this at-bat. 5-7, going to be another ground out. McClure going to ground out to the shortstop. And there's 2 down, and here we go, the matchup we've all been waiting for. Ted Williams steps up to the plate, 2 out, nobody on. And let's see how he does. So this is going to be a straight up roll, 4 against a -4. And it is going to be Cy Young will win the confrontation, and a 10-1 is going to be a ground out. Ground out to the third baseman. And so 3 up, 3 down, and nothing doing. We're through 1 full, and there is no score here from the Phantoms ballpark. All right, so here in the top of the second, we're going to have the 7, 8, and 9 batters. The backstop for the Makos, Roger Dawson, going to lead things off. Let's see, he is a right-hander, so we're going to subtract 1. This is going to go onto the pitcher's card. Oh, but it's a 10-8. That is going to be a leadoff single. Dawson aboard. And he is not a threat to steal. He will definitely be hanging out there. Let's see if Trevor Prince can move him over, the third baseman for the Makos. And this is going to be Brooks in control. 3-9. Oh, it's a ground out. Let's see if we can turn the double play this time. It's going to be a grounder to the shortstop. So again, it's McClure throwing on to Walker to try to get the out. Dawson has a lot more outs on his on his sheet, and yes, they will. They'll get. Dawson is out at second. And now Walker will throw on to first with a 4. And there we go. It's the 6-4-3 double play. Will wipe out that leadoff single. And the bases are empty for Jeff Slatterly, third baseman for the Makos. That's how we do it. All right, and let's see. It is going to be Slatterly in control. But 5-1 will just be a ground out to short, so they get 1 hit, but nobody left on. No runs. And still scoreless as we head into the bottom of the second inning. All right, let's see. We have a couple more people who have joined us in the chat room. Mark Ferguson is here. Welcome, Mark. The Replay Gamer joining us as well. Thank you. And let's see, Roger Ward in the chat room. I think I caught everybody. All right. So, welcome, guys, and yes, definitely a pretty cool thing having these historical players in the game. And they are any purchase you make, $25, you get a free promo pack, 5 of these guys, and there are a lot of them for sure. I don't know the exact number, but there is a lot that we saw in the promo video, and some of them were guys that I are a couple of them are the guys that I got, but some in my pack weren't in the video, and a lot of them are guys that I haven't seen yet. So definitely a lot of guys out there to grab. So here we go in the bottom of the second. We're going to have the 4, 5, and 6 batters coming up. Joe Glenn, the first baseman for the Phantoms. And let's see, he is batting from the right-hand side. So this is going to be Cy Young in control. And, 8-6 is, it's going to be a leadoff walk. So Glenn shows some patience and draws the leadoff walk. He is not a threat to steal. And here comes, sorry, that should have been Tucker. Glenn got out. Let's see, wait a minute. No, Tucker's up to bat now. Okay. That's right, because he went 3 up, 3 down. All right, the catcher, Leroy Tucker, coming up now, a switch hitter, so he'll bat from the left-hand side, but that's not going to help him. Cy Young in control from the stretch here. Let's see, 3-7. Ground out. Let's see, this is going to go to the second baseman, so Jackson going to try to get Glenn out. His fielding is 4. So he'll get the slow-running Glenn, and now trying to turn it. Prince throwing on to first. Let's see, what's the other 4? And yes, they will. They'll turn the 4-6-3 double play. So that leadoff walk wiped out. And here comes Stewart playing in right field tonight for the Phantoms. Batting from the left-hand side. This is going to be Cy Young in control. 1-5. That is going to be a liner right to the first baseman. So Shipley will snag it. And that will do it for the Phantoms. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. And we are through 2 full. And there is no score. Nice pitchers duel underway here in Phantom Park. Okay, so here we go. We'll have the 9, 1, and 2 batters coming up for the Makos. As right fielder Parrish set to lead things off. The Makos have 2 hits tonight, but they have not been able to do anything with them. Let's see, this is going to be Parrish. He's going to be in control. But a 9-1. Oh, well, it's going to be a situation. All right, so let's see what is going to happen. We'll re-roll these. 9-9. So it's going to be a situation with the first baseman. So let's see what happens with Glenn. Okay, so we'll roll. On here. And it's a 1. Batter hits a weak ground ball to the first baseman. First baseman tries to complete the play to first with a bare hand grab at the first baseman's defense rating. So Glenn has a 2, or -2. Plus the roll is less. Oh, wait. If the defensive rating plus a roll, plus the batter's speed is less than 6. We might have a chance here. His speed is 3. All right, so the roll is 1 minus 2, -1. So it's only a total of 2. So he'll beat him to the bag for the out. So 3 unassisted. And the lineup flips back over. Now here is Ryan Jackson. Yeah, so what's funny with the situation charts is sometimes I'll go 2-3 games in a row and not ever refer to the situation chart. And then I had a game that I did, of course, live, where I think there was 4 situations came up. So it's just one of those funny things. I like it. Adds a little bit of color to the game for what, for how often they come up. And that's how you get the funny things that happen in the game. All right, so here we go. Ryan Jackson coming up. He is 0 for 1. He struck out. And this is going to be Preston Brooks in control. But a 7-10 is going to be a single. And I believe that all of the hits so far for the Makos have come off of Preston Brooks' card. All right, so Jackson, he does have good speed. He does not have a good jump rating, though. Let's see if he can get something going. And no, he will not. So he won't get the jump to try to steal. But here comes Ish Braddock. He singled his first at-bat. Batting from the left-hand side. Ooh, no, that's going to be on Brooks' card. Oh, but an 8-10. Oh my gosh, the dice not being good. That is a double. Let's see. And I think the way things are going, they're not going to chance sending Jackson home. All right, so a double. Yeah, because there's only 1 out. All right, so we got runners at second and third, and plus Anthony Sanderson coming up. Now, he reached on a fielder's choice in his first at-bat. What should have been, or what could have been an inning-ending double play. All right, let's see what happens here. This is going to be Brooks in control. 6-9. Oh, this could be interesting. All right, so a fly out to center field for the second out. And let's see now, Jackson has a let's see, so he'd be risking going home. Center field Rollins has an arm of 2. I think that he's going to try it. He's going to tag up. And the roll is 3. Oh my goodness. He only needed to roll, the only way he could get out was a 3 or a 10. Wow, so how about that? Rollins is going to have a good beat on it, fires it in, and they are going to mow down Jackson at the plate. Wow, 8-2 for that third out. And it remains a scoreless game. Highlight throw from Rollins in center field. Woo! Wow, how about that? All right, so we will head now to the bottom of the third. The home crowd is fired up after that play. Let's see if they can turn it into something. The DH, Jasper Garrett, going to lead things off here. The 7, 8, 9 batters due up. Batting from the left-hand side, he will win the confrontation. Let's see. Ooh, but a 4-8. He's going to get jammed, and he will pop out to the first baseman for the first out. Now here comes Anthony Hatfield, the defensive wizard there over at third base, but not a great hitter. Let's see. He's a right-hander, so it's going to be -3. Oh, this is actually going to go on Cy Young's card. And an 8-2 is going to be a flyout to center field. And there's 2 down. And here comes Donovan Walker, second baseman for the Phantoms. And that is going to be him in control. Ooh, but a 5-7. He will ground out to second base. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And after 3 full, there is still no score here from Phantom Stadium. All right, so let's see here. We are going to have the middle of the order coming up here. Shipley, Barkley, and Dawson in this scoreless game. And, oh, well, the confrontation die has been going well for the hitters, but they have not been able to do anything with it. Let's see, 6-7. That is going to be a leadoff single for Shipley. He gets his first hit of the game. And he is on with nobody out. All right. And here comes the catcher, Dawson. Or, sorry, the DH, Barkley. A strikeout victim in his previous at-bat. Let's see. This is going to be -3, so it's still going to be on his card, but 2-3 is going to be a strikeout. He will strike out for the second time, and there is one down. Now here comes Roger Dawson. He singled and was later wiped out in a double play. This is going to be the pitcher in control, but 8-7, I believe that's going to be another single. All right, so the second hit of the inning. And now they got runners at first and second with just one down. Here is Trevor Prince. He ground into a double play his last time up. The Phantoms would love to have that happen again. It's going to be Brooks in control. 2-2 is going to be a strikeout, though. All right, so now 2 down, 2 on. Top of the fourth in a scoreless game. Here comes Jeff Slaterly. 0 for 1 so far in the game. It's going to be Brooks in control. 7-6. That's going to be a flyout to right field. And so those 2 runners will be stranded. No runs, 2 hits, 2 runners left on. It is still 0-0 as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. And the Phantoms will have the top of the order coming up here in the 4th. Billy Rollins, see if he can get something going. He was a ground out victim in his first at bat. This is going to be Cy Young in control. But it's a 6-10. Oh, that's going to be a single. And there we go. The no-hitter is finally broken up here in the bottom of the 4th inning. All right, now Cy Young, let's see, his hold rating is -3. So we'll add 2 to this to see if he gets a jump. And he does. He's going to try to steal second base. The arm of Dawson is only a 2. So Rollins is off. We get a 5, and he will be safe at second with the stolen base. All right, so we've got a runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here comes McClure. And they would like to get him out because Ted Williams is in the on-deck circle. This is going to be Cy Young in control. 4-2 is going to be a strikeout. And that will be his first strikeout of the game. So here we go. Crowd on its feet as Teddy Ballgame steps up to the plate. He ground out to third in his first at bat, but he's got a big chance here. Runner in scoring position, 1 out in a scoreless game. Here we go. It is going to be Cy Young in control. 5-10. Oh, it's going to be a flyout into center field for the second out. So Cy Young has won the battle so far between Williams. He is 0 for 2. Now here comes Joe Glenn. He's the only other runner to reach base so far. He walked in his first plate appearance. But this is going to be Cy Young in control, and he is going to strike him out. So that runner is going to be stranded at second. Rollins started off the inning with a hit and a stolen base. But then Cy Young sets down the next 3 batters in a row. And we are still scoreless as we head into the top of the 5th inning. All right, so here we go. Question by Mark. Oh, okay, and Ian's answering it. All right, so Parrish is going to lead things off. The right fielder, he is 0 for 1 so far. He will be in control here. Oh, and an 8-10. I feel like that's probably going to be something good. Yes, that is going to be a leadoff double. And the Makos trying to Mako some noise here in the top of the 5th. Ryan Jackson coming up. Jackson has singled and struck out. And we've got a runner in scoring position with nobody out. This is going to be him winning the confrontation at 6-6. Oh, it's a hard grounder. Let's see, a hard grounder to the first baseman. So we will need to see if the first baseman can make the play. Oh, and I forget, is it off of his... I always forget the first time I see the grounder plus. Is it the fielding check? Use the better's arm rating. Okay, so Jackson. Let's see. Risk it first. The fielding rating. Oh, and it's Glenn. Oh, boy. So he needs a 2 or a 3. Or a 2 or a 10, rather. And he does not. So Jackson is going to beat out the hard shot that Glenn is able to snag, but he loses the foot race. And so Jackson's going to be on. They're going to give him credit for an infield single. And we've got runners at the corners now with nobody out. All right, so here we go. Ish Braddock due up. And Braddock is 2 for 2 with a single and a double. This could be trouble. Oh, he is in control. Oh, boy, but a 3-2 is going to be a strikeout. And what a huge, huge first out that is. Wow. All right, but it does not get any easier for Preston Brooks as Anthony Sanderson steps up. Sanderson 0 for 2, reaching on a fielder's choice and flying out to center field. Here we go. This the biggest at-bat of the game so far. And, it is going to be Sanderson in control. 7-6 is going to be a single. So Parrish comes in to score. Jackson over to first. And Sanderson with the RBI single. And we've got our first runs of the game up on the board here in the 5th inning. Preston Brooks starting to sweat out there. Let's see if Brooks can hang on here and get out of this inning with just the one run. So righty on a lefty. Oh my gosh, and another 10. Uh-oh. So Shipley in control. Let's see, but a 5-5. Oh, it's another hard grounder. Oh no. Grounder back to the mound. So Brooks, his fielding... didn't write down the fielding, is 3. All right, so his only play is to first base. And he will get Shipley at first. Jackson will advance to third. Sanderson over to second. And Shipley out on the 1-3. All right, so 2 down. 2 runners in scoring position for the DH, Barkley. Can Brooks dance out of trouble here? Oh, I think he's going to. He is in control. 1-4. That is going to be a strikeout. And wow. They get just the 1 run on 3 hits and 2 runners left on. Wow. Holy moly. That was very, very lucky for Brooks. All right, and he will have to roll when he starts the next inning to see what his endurance hit will be on him. I'll put out a token just to remind myself of that. All right, so here we go. We are now in the bottom of the fifth. And Leroy Tucker going to lead things off with the Phantoms now trailing 1-0. Cy Young cruising. He has one hit and one walk and is otherwise just shut down. The Phantoms, let's see, maybe something going here as Tucker is going to be in control. 7-8. Yes, it'll be a hard single out to right field. He could chance it, but he won't. He'll just be happy with his single. Let's see. He could try to get a jump. What's the hold rating on? He's a -3. Well, why not? Yes, he will get the jump, and Dawson only has an arm of 2. All right, so stealing second base. Oh, he doesn't really have a good. Well, all right, why not? He's gonna try it. He is off. The roll is 6, and yes, he will be safe at second base. And for the second inning in a row, they have the leadoff runner on and in scoring position. All right, so Craig Stewart, the right fielder, he is 0 for 1, and he can tie this game up with a hit. He is going to be in control, and 7-8 is a single. Let's see, it's a single into right field. And with nobody out, he doesn't automatically get the jump. All right, let's see. So right now we got runners at the corners. Tucker has a speed of 3 against the, let's see, Parrish has an arm of 4. So about a 50-50 proposition for him to get gunned down at the plate. They can't make the first out of the inning. He's gonna hold as we'll try to bat him in here. Nobody out. Runners at the corners. And let's see what happens. Oh, and Ian saying that's his first time he saw Tucker get a stolen base. Well, there we go. A first here on AFR. Jarrett, he is batting from the left. I believe that's going to be him in control, right? He's only going to subtract 1. Yeah, so Garrett in control. But 5-4. Let's see, a grounder to second base. Wow, now they have to make a decision. I guess they'll trade the 2 outs for to give up the run. All right, so the second baseman is Jackson. He has a fielding rating of 4. So almost an automatic out. Yes, they will get Stewart at second. Then Prince has a fielding of 4. And they turn the double play. All right, so Tucker will come in to score. But they get the 2 outs on the 4-6-3 double play. All right, so we're all knotted up. Base is empty now. Here is Hatfield. Flew out in his first at-bats. And let's see, this is Cy Young in control. 9-6. Oh, that's going to be a single. Oh, well. So after giving up only 1 hit through 4 innings, he's now given up 3 this inning. A 2-out knock by Hatfield keeps the inning going. Here's Donovan Walker. And Walker he is going to be in control. Let's see, about 5-10. It's going to be a hard grounder to the second baseman. So Jackson up. He has a fielding of 4. Hops up on his knees, tosses to first, and they're going to call him safe. Oh, boy. A hard shot into the hole. And they cannot get Walker at first base. So the inning continues. And we're back to the top of the order. Here's Billy Rollins. 1 for 2 with a single and a stolen base. And now a chance to put his team on top. Can Cy Young dance out of this? All right, so that's going to be Cy Young in control. And a 2-9. Oh, it's going to be a pop-up. A jam shot to the shortstop. And those runners will be stranded. But they do get the tying run in. And it is 1-1 as we head into the top of the 6th inning. Oh boy, what a game. I'm a big fan of pitching and defense games, so this is a lot of fun for sure. All right, so here we go. Let's see. Brooks is now into the 6th inning. His stamina is 5. So we'll roll on the fatigue chart and see if he has a negative. No, and he will have no change. He is pitching pretty well, feeling it, so put that token up there just to remind me that he's rolled once. Actually, why don't I just put it here on the 1 inning? All right. So Dawson now up to bat. Is that where we at? Yeah, we got 6, 7, 8 batters coming up. Dawson 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles. Let's see what he does here. It's going to be him in control, and 10-9. That is going to be far deep and out of here to straightaway center field. Just an absolute moonshot. And just like that, the Makos retake the lead 2-1. Oof. Ouch, babe. All right, here comes Trevor Prince. Oh, boy. Let's see what he can do here. He is 0 for 2. He is ground into a double play and struck out. Let's see what happens here. This is going to be Brooks in control. Ooh, but a 7-6. That's going to be a fly out. He'll fly out to center field for the first out. And there's one down. Here is Jeff Slatterly. Slatterly 0 for 2 on the day. This is going to be Brooks in control, and he'll get Slatterly to ground out to short for the second out. Now here is Parrish. He has doubled and scored a run so far tonight. Let's see. He is going to be in control here. Oh, but a 9-3. He will just ground out to short. So after the solo homer, Brooks settles in and gets the next 3. But the Makos retake the lead, and it is 2-1 as we head into the bottom of the 6th. Now Cy Young, he also has a stamina of 5, and now into the 6th inning, we'll roll to see if he suffers any fatigue. And we get a 9, so no, he will not. And he will be facing. We'll go to this side here. We got the 2, 3, and 4 batters coming up here. So here's McClure 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And I think he's going to strike out again. 3-1, yes. That's how the bottom of the 6th starts out. And now here comes Ted Williams. Boy, oh boy, Ted Williams 0 for 2 in the game so far. And he would like to change that right here. Bases empty, 1 out in a 1-run game. And that's going to be Ted Williams in control. 8-4. I like the sound of that. Well, he's going to draw a walk. Okay, we'll take it. He gets on base. We need base runners. All right. So, tying run at first base. And here comes Big Joe Glenn. Joe Glenn 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. And let's see. This is going to be Cy Young in control. 5, 6. Oh no, it was going to be a grounder to short. Let's see. So Prince has a fielding of 4. They'll get Williams at second, and then they try to turn it. Fielding of 4. And no, they will not get Glenn at first. But they do get the second out at second base. So Glenn is on the fielder's choice. And now here comes Tucker. A single stolen base and the only run scored so far for the Phantoms. So we've got 1 on, 2 out, 1 run game. And Tucker's going to win this confrontation. Here is the 2-0 pitch. Let's see, 6-8. Oh, it's going to be a hard grounder to the first baseman. Let's see, Shipley has a fielding rating of 3. The race to the bag. And Shipley's going to win. Ooh, boy. Close bang play at first. Gets the out. And that runner will be stranded. We're through 6 full. And it is a 2-1 Makos lead. All right, so now we're 2 innings past the stamina rating for Brooks. So we'll roll on the 2-inning chart. And we get a 3. And there, again, is no change. So Brooks remains in control. A little bit of action happening in their bullpen, though, just in case something happens here in the inning. And we have the top of the order coming up here. Jackson, 2 for 3 on the day. 2 singles and a strikeout. He's in control here, but going to get just a little bit under one, and he will fly out to center field for the first out. Now here comes Braddock. Braddock, a single, a double, and a strikeout. He will be in control here. 7-7 is probably going to be something good. Yes, he will get a single, his 3rd hit of the day, and that brings up Anthony Sanderson. An RBI single on the day. Oh boy, and do we let... Oh, we got to let Brooks pitch to him. This might be his last batter. Let's see what happens. Well, it's going to be Brooks in control. 5-2 is going to be a grounder. Let's see, a grounder to short. So, all right, they're going to try to get Braddock. Toss to second. And yes, they will. They'll get Braddock at second. And now the throw on to first. And they get him. They turn the 6-4-3 double play. Woo. Some slick fielding there. Keeps it a 1-run game. And it is time to stretch here at Phantom Ballpark. All right, here we go. I remembered to put my ukulele within arm's reach right before the show went live. So here we go. Join me at home if you want to. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back, so let's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. All right, there we go. The crowd on its feet, ready for a Phantom comeback. But they have to first get through Cy Young. Let's see. We will have the... who was it? Oh, I'm in the wrong. There we go. We're going to have the bottom of the order coming up here. The 6, 7, 8 batters. All right. Oh, thank you, everybody. And Ian, I'm really happy to hear that your son's playing the ukulele. That's awesome. All right, so here we go. So first we need to roll for Cy Young's fatigue. And he is in his second inning over, and no change again. So both starters going deep into the game. Here we're in the bottom of the 7th, a 1-run game. Here comes Stewart. He is 1 for 2 on the day. This is going to be Cy Young in control, though 2-6. He's going to get him to ground out to second base. That's how the bottom of the 7th starts out. 1 down, nobody on for the DH, Garrett. Garrett looking for his first hit of the day. Not going to get it here. He will also ground out. He'll just a little nubber in front of the plate. Catcher hops up, throws on to first for the out. Now here is Hatfield. Hatfield 1 for 2 on the day. But he will not get his second hit, as he will also ground out right back to the mound. Young fires on to first. And it's a 1, 2, 3. Bottom of the 7th. Young is cruising. And it is still 2-1. Makos on top. All right, so here we go. We are 3 innings now past Brooks's fatigue. So let's see if he will be fatigued. Oh, yes, -2 to his pitching. Uh-oh. All right, so that's probably going to be all for him. Let's see. He could still technically face one batter. And actually, I guess, just to be fair, I probably should since he came out there. All right, so he's only a -1 against lefties. But we will have... let's see. McDonald and Garza are going to be warming up in the pen for the Phantoms. And let's see. So, well, Brooks is still going to win this confrontation, and he's going to get Shipley to ground out to the first baseman for the first out. Now here comes Barkley. Barkley, oh, he is 0 for 3 on the day, the hat trick, looking to avoid the golden sombrero. Let's see, so it's going to be -3, so -1, so this will, oh, but it's a 9-9. Oh, darn. So that's going to be a double. Barkley finally gets off the schneid with a 1-out double. And here comes Dawson, who is 3 for 3. And so that is going to do it for Brooks, as we will have our first pitching change. So Brooks is going to go 7 1/3 innings. And here comes Enrique Garza out of the pen, so a fresh arm on for the Phantoms. And let's see if he can keep this a 1-run game, as he does his warm-up tosses on the mound. For Brooks, let's see, he gave up not too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, well, I guess 12 hits, but only the 2 runs. He is responsible for the runner at second, and I don't believe he walked anybody. No walks. He did have the 1 homer. Oh, just 1. he struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Struck out 6 batters. All right. And now Garza comes in. All right, trying to keep it a 1-run game. And let's see if he can get Dawson. And Garza will be in control. Oh boy, but a 9-6. Oh no, that's going to be a single. Let's see. It's going to be a single into center field. Ooh boy, do they send... Let's see. So Barkley has a speed of 3, but if he's trying to go home, Rollins only has an arm of 2. Although he has gunned somebody out at the plate. I think they're going to test him again. Why not? All right. So Barkley on his way home. Here is the throw from Rollins. It's a 4, and no. Barkley is going to be safe, and on the throw, Dawson will advance to second base. So he's going to get credit for a single and an RBI, and then he advances on the throw. And the lead is now up to 2, 3-1. Makos on top. Garza does not put out the fire. All right, he's in control here. That is going to be a strikeout. So now 2 down. Runner in scoring position, though, for Slattery. And, this is going to be Slattery in... Well, is he? Yeah, he's in control. 9-4. Oh, he's going to just miss one. As he flies out to deep right field. But just doesn't have the distance. So they do get 1 run here in the top of the 8th. So that'll close the books on Brooks, who gives up 3, all of them earned. And the Phantoms have their work cut out for them as they are down to their final 6 outs. Let's see. We got the 9, 1, and 2 batters due up. First, let's see how Cy Young is feeling out there on the mound. He is finally going to get -1 to his pitching. Token down there to remind me. All right, so he is -4, -3. So -3 to lefties. So it's going to add 1, so it's still going to be on Cy Young's card. So Walker will strike out, and we will flip the order over. And here comes Rollins, 1 for 3 on the day with a single and a stolen base. They need some runners here. Let's see, batting from the left-hand side. Yeah, that's going to be Rollins in control. 8-4 is going to be a single. Well. And he'll try to extend it. His jump is 5. Yes, he will. Dawson only has an arm of 2. So trying to steal second base. He will. His second stolen base of the night. So there we go. Runner in scoring position. And the tying run comes up to the plate. Here is McClure. McClure 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. He's going to be in control here. Ooh, but a 3-4. Don't like the sound of that. That's going to be a grounder. Oh, and it's a grounder to short. So Rollins will not be able to advance. And that is a big second out. Well, here we go. One more time. Crowd on its feet. Cy Young versus Ted Williams. So far, Cy Young's got the better of him. He is 0 for 2 with a walk. Right now, he represents the tying run. Crowd on its feet. Cy Young from the stretch. And it's going to be Williams in control. But he's only going to draw a walk. All right. Oh, boy. So, That means the tying run is at first, and Joe Glenn will represent the go-ahead run. Wow. Do they leave Cy Young in? Oh boy. I don't know. That's all right. We'll roll for it. If the red die is higher, they'll leave him in. They are. The Makos manager is gonna stick with Cy Young. So here we go. Joe Glenn, he is 0 for 2. Strikeout, a fielder's choice, and a walk. Oh boy, this could be the game right here. And wow, Cy Young in control. 1-3. That is going to be a strikeout. And oh boy, that was probably the last best chance for the Phantoms, but Cy Young shuts them down, and it remains 3-1 as we go to the top of the ninth. What a night for Cy Young. Let's see. I think we're going to bring in a fresh arm. We'll bring in Freddie Washington to pitch the ninth. So Garza is going to go 2/3 of an inning. He gives up 1 hit, no runs, no walks, and he did strike out a batter. All right, so Washington comes on, the third. Ooh. There we go. The third Bangor pitcher tonight. Trying to keep this a 2-run game. Let's see if he can. Well, Parrish is going to win the confrontation. Gets ahead in the count. But 7-3. He's going to ground out to short. 6-3 if you're scoring at home. Back to the top of the order, Ryan Jackson. 2 for 4 on the day. A couple of singles. This is going to be Washington in control. And 5-4 is going to be a line out to the third baseman. And quickly, 2 gone here. Now here comes Ish Braddock. Braddock, a good day. He is 3 for 4 at the plate. 2 singles and a double. And he will be in control here, but a 3-6 probably not going to do it. No, he's going to get jammed, and he will pop up to the first baseman. So Sanderson will not get a chance to bat again unless something crazy happens in the bottom of the ninth. So 3 up, 3 down. A 2-run game as we head to the bottom of the ninth. And with Cy Young, he's already fatigued. I think they're going to... Boy, I don't know. I kind of like to let him... go. Let's see. They have such a great closer, though, in Mills. Well, let's see. I guess why not? We'll try to let him stay on and get a complete game. Let's see if unless he gets more fatigue here. No, so there's no change for him. So he's still just -1 to his rolls. All right, but Justin Mills will be ready to go if anything crazy happens. All right, so here comes Tucker. Tucker 1 for 3 on the day with a stolen base and a run scored. Cy Young going to be in control to start things off, and he will get Tucker to fly out to right field. 1 out, base is empty for Stewart. Stewart 1 for 3 on the day. Oh, that was a 3. That's going to be Cy Young in control. Oh, but a 7-9 is going to be a single. And once again, the tying run will come to the plate. The DH, Garrett. This is probably going to be the last batter that Young faces. And he's going to be in control. Let's see, 1-8. Oh, it's going to be a situation roll. Uh-oh. All right. Let's see. We need to roll 2 dice. 4-1. It's going to be on the first baseman again. Huh. All right. So, let's see what happens. A 4. Batter hits a weak ball to the first baseman. He tries to complete the play with a barehanded grab. So that is Shipley. So he has a -3. Garrett's speed is 4. All right, so 1 -3 -2. So the result is 2. Wow, so he is going to get there. So Stewart advances to second, and Shipley makes just a fantastic play to get that out at first, beating Garrett to the bag. All right, so I think we're going to have a pinch hitter for Hatfield. We'll have Neil Millar come out. Millar, who normally plays in left field, but he was bumped for some reason tonight. So he'll come on to pinch hit here in the 9th. Game on the line. 2 down, 2-run game. Runner at second. Here we go. Ooh, I think that's going to be Cy Young still in control because he is a -4. So we're going to subtract 1, yes. But it's a 7-6. So that's going to be a walk. Oh, boy, oh, boy. That's so... So Millar draws the walk, and now it comes down to Donovan Walker. All right, so we've got runners at first and second, 2 out, 2 down. And Walker's going to be in control. Oh, but a 2-5 is going to be a grounder to second. And he will toss on to first, and that is going to do it. Your final from the Phantoms ballpark is the Makos 3, the Phantoms 1. Cy Young gets the complete game win, and he will be our player of the game. Let's see, he only gave up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits, the 1 run, 2 walks, no homers, and 1, 2, 3 strikeouts. Wow. So in the Battle of the Legends, it's Cy Young who comes out on top. He held Williams. Williams went 0 for 2 with 2 walks. Unfortunately, Brooks will be the tough luck loser in this game, but a good game by him. He kind of danced around trouble all night, scattering 12 hits over 7 1/3 innings. But just did not get the run support. All right, so there we go, guys. That is our game for tonight. Again, this was using the Legendary Players promo packs, now available over at the On Deck Baseball site. You can check out the links down below, or just head over to ondeckbaseball.com for all the details. Thank you, Ian, for sending out that promo pack. I really enjoyed it, and I hope that these guys bring a lot of fun to you guys as well. As you can see, it's very easy to insert them into your fictional league however you would like. And again, I always have to comment on the artwork on these is just absolutely fantastic. So thank you everybody who tuned in. Thank you to my AFR members in the stream. Dale Buckingham, Bob's Tabletop Games was in here. Thank you to Brian for the super chat. Appreciate all the support, guys. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Until I see you next time, get out there, have fun, play games, and I'll see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.